I'm Stephen Brown. I'm a gynecologist here in Texarkana. I grew up in a little town in southwest Louisiana called DeRidder, Louisiana. I was the oldest of 4 children. My father was a physician, my mother's a nurse. Grew up in a family, a medical family, but on a farm is really an interesting way to grow up. The biggest influence is my father. He was a physician, beloved country physician who did it all in those days. He's now deceased several years, but was a great man. He did everything that you can imagine as far as deliveries, operations, took care of his folks, was beloved by his community. So he really influenced me in a great way. I grew up in a medical family, so you can imagine from day one I was immersed in medicine around me with my mother and my father. My dad took me to many house calls. It was not an uncommon thing for him to wake me up and say, "I'm going to make house call, come with me." I'd go with him to the emergency room, I helped in surgery. We had a small physician's office in our home, and so many times it was me that was holding retractors and cutting sutures and that sort of thing. I was able to work in our local hospital in the lab and x-ray, scrubbed in surgery, so it was really a lifetime apprenticeship in medicine. We want to meet the needs of our patients, use all of our skills, the intellect that God has given me, the abilities, the experiences to make our patients comfortable, help meet their needs, and perhaps relieve some suffering, take care of their problems. So that is our philosophy in our office.